Most people don't actually hate math. They hate the experience of failing at it. I know that because I used to think I was just bad at math, so I avoided it whenever I could, until the exam I wanted to crack required it. That's when I realized something. The problem was never my intelligence, it was the way I was learning. I changed a few simple things, and math became much easier. So if you've ever said, "I'm just not a math person," watch this video before you give up. Here's the first thing you need to stop doing. Stop memorizing formulas. When you memorize, you borrow information that was never really yours. The moment exam pressure hits, it's gone. But when you understand where a formula comes from, its origin, its logic, it sticks permanently. Because your brain never forgets things that actually make sense. So every time you see a new formula, don't ask, "How do I use this?" Ask, "Where did this come from?" Ask, "Why does this work?" That one shift makes math 10 times easier, and honestly, way more interesting. Now, how do you learn formulas this way? 2 things. First, use AI. Ask it to explain where a formula came from in simple language. Ask why a trick works. Ask it to break down the logic. This is not cheating. This is how the best learners learn. Second, find the right YouTube channels. Not channels that write a formula on a board and start doing questions. That's just rote learning in a different format. I mean channels that explain math with animation, visually, in a way that makes you think, "Wait, that's what this means?" When you can see a concept, you never forget it. One good video from the right channel will do more for you than hours of copying notes. Go find those channels. They're free, and they will completely change how you see math. Know the basics. Math isn't like other subjects. Even what you learned in class 1 still matters, so don't be afraid to start fresh. Spend just 5 minutes every night learning multiplication tables. What felt hard as a child won't feel the same now. Also learn squares, cubes, and other basics. You can even use ChatGPT to make a timetable and help you cover everything step by step. Strong basics make advanced math much easier. Your mindset is one of the biggest reasons you're struggling with math. And honestly, this was my biggest problem too. I used to think math was only for high IQ people, and that I just couldn't do it. Whenever I watched a lecture and then tried solving questions, if I couldn't solve the first one, I would close the book and give up. That led to a lot of procrastination, because when you keep telling yourself that math is hard and that you're not capable of doing it, your brain starts believing it before you even try. And if you think like that, you'll never learn. Stop losing motivation over small failures. Athletes spend years practicing their sport, and they still lose sometimes. One loss doesn't make them bad, it just means they can do better next time. So how can you judge yourself after trying something only once? Trust me, once I changed my mindset, I started attempting more questions, making more mistakes, and learning more than ever before. So stop thinking, "I can't do it." Just try. Make mistakes, and try again. Never leave a question. When you see a tough problem and skip it, you are leaving behind a 50% chance of getting it right. The moment you walk away, that opportunity is gone. But when you attempt it anyway, even with the wrong method, even with zero confidence, something happens. Your brain engages, your logic activates, and sometimes you solve it without even knowing how. So every time you see a question that looks too hard, don't think, "I can't do this." Think, "Let me try whatever I know." Now here's exactly how to do this. Whatever method you know, whatever logic makes sense to you in that moment, apply it. Don't wait for the perfect approach, just attempt. If you get it right, don't stop there. Go to ChatGPT or any AI and verify your steps. Ask if your logic was correct. Because getting the right answer with the wrong method will cost you later. If you get it wrong, even better. Now you learn it properly, and it never leaves you. No attempt ever goes to waste. This is not guessing, this is active thinking. When you attempt a question with your own assumptions and methods, you are actually focused. You are putting in real effort. And because of that focus, when you finally see the correct solution, it clicks instantly. One attempted question, right or wrong, teaches you more than 10 questions you left blank. Try this method once. Watch your confidence go up. Watch your problem solving get sharper. Because when you stop leaving questions, you stop leaving marks on the table. If you only study math when you feel motivated, you'll never stay consistent. Math isn't about studying for hours in one day. It's about showing up every single day. Even 20 minutes of practice can make a huge difference. You won't notice it tomorrow, but after a few weeks, you'll solve questions that once felt impossible. The secret isn't being naturally good at math, it's being consistent. I hope this video changes the way you look at math, because once you stop trying to memorize everything and start trying to understand it, everything becomes easier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.